You better send my baby, Santa, I'll be good now, please. If he's the one that gets my wish, then tell him he's my lucky baby. If he's the one that gets my wish, then I'll be his lucky lady. If he's the one that gets my wish, then tell him he's my lucky baby.
And so like a lot of stuff that we're doing like next level, I don't mind saying it, but like basically we're going to do like individualized trading indicators for people. It's like where we're going now. Just because, you know what I mean, like we do licensing and that crap for other stuff. So it's like, all right, well, if we're going to do licensing and make more money for helping people, then the next level is like individualizing indicators so they can, once they identify their trade, like how do we do, like program our scanners to identify and find that. That's like where we're going, like probably like second quarter, third quarter this year. All right, so this is where we're going, and that's why we do it. So it's like the pictures are really, really important. This is like.
So we already have all the data on there to do the replay? That was loaded yesterday?
That was loaded yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did third quarter ES, I think. It's a little bit of a pill. I don't know if I'm gonna do like, have someone like download the data and then just charge some low, you know, 10, 20 bucks a month to like download or stuff, or you can download it yourself. I'll show you how to do that before we leave. Matter of fact, as we step into the replay portion of this, after I get the pictures done, I'll show you how to download the replay data so you can do it on your own, or like we'll charge some monthly fee just for storage. You know, like everything's freaking expensive anymore. You know, we'll charge like 10 bucks a month or something, and you guys can like just download it off that. Either or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to show you some like great looking pictures. So we can start from there and kind of move forward. Okay, so we already know this here is a great picture because we got 4. We'll start with this one. I don't want you to label them, so we go through like maybe like 50 pictures, and then we have to go back and get it together later. It's a real mess. So you guys can do as many pictures as you can. When you get to like 50, contact me, and I'll spend like half an hour with you going through the pictures. Fair enough?
Okay.
So get more pictures. If you know we can't get together for whatever my schedule or there's conflict in our schedules, just go get more pictures.
Okay.
Okay. You're not trading when you go home. All right. So then, this would be a good to great picture. So we have, it's underneath it's on the bottom of the railroad tracks. We have below the blue line, and we have it riding to go down on the bottom Bollinger Band. Good trade.
Yeah.
So we'll take a picture of this.
So you'd be looking to enter that kind of just below, yeah, okay.
And what I'd like to do too, I like to get a little bit length of the, there's really not a whole lot of, I like to get a little bit of the whole picture.
Yeah.
Because that way I can see not just where the entry is, but I also can see like what it looks like going into the entry and what it looks like to get out.
Yeah.
You don't have to make them really narrow.
So would your entry on that one sort of be close to the...
It'd be right here.
Yeah, just above the railway?
It'd be there or it'd be here.
Yeah. Just below that...
And when you do it in replay, that's when you really discover entries. Because you'll be like, oh, there's the entry. And then you go take it in replay and it's like, oh no. It wasn't really clear until down here. You might find out that this wasn't a really great trade to take. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all about feel. Like that part is feel. Because it's more important. It doesn't really matter if I think it's a great trade and you do or don't think it's a great trade. It's a matter of like, if you see it as a great trade, it's clear. Again, clarity. Clarity is like the number one thing. It has to be clear to you.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, when you're in a market, in live market conditions, anything that's not clear causes confusion.
Yeah.
And confusion is the gateway drug to all their emotions. Bum, bum, bum. So let me do this a little bit bigger. Let me do that big enough either. So what I'll do is I'll take like, so there's the trade. I'll take like this, and if you notice, I also include the time on the bottom. That way, if I forget what time I thought the trade was, I can go back to the picture and say, oh, it was right around 8:30. And don't worry about the time conversion when you get on the phone. I'm very well aware of it. I have a lot of clients in New York. So
So is that 8:30 in the morning that developed?
yes. Oh, that's why I had the hard drive in. Like, oh, I don't need the hard drive anymore. Yes, I need the hard drive because it has the picture file on it. Alright, there it is. Okay, so then I'll save it in my file folder marked trading pictures.
Should have that one on here.
And because it's a short, it goes under short pictures, and was it below the green line? Above. And I would call that above the green line. And so I'll just save this, and it's 12. Kind of gotta go back a little ways. Okay, so it's 12. It was 12:14 at 8:30. And then I put 8:30, and I usually like to put A. And it doesn't have to be the exact time because it drives you nuts. You gotta use smaller time frames to get the exact time. So just make it about. And so again, the reason you're doing this is so you can train your brain and have data for replay.
Okay.
So there's one picture.
Pictures, cool.
So again, like none of these really look like shorts. The next good trade looks like maybe here. Do the railroad track first. Breaks the railroad, comes back, and then goes down again. See what this looks like. This one looks a lot better, so we'll pick this one. So if you see the crosshairs at the bottom, it's on the time.
Yeah.
12:55.
Is that sort of double top off the magenta?
What's that?
Like up at the top there, the trade, like you got the railway tracks, but is that a double top where it hit the magenta down, hit the magenta and then down?
That could be a double top
Yeah.
retracement, yeah. But this here lands on. I want to show you this a little bit too. So my two favorite trades are like when this lands on the Bollinger Band, because a lot of times they continue to go down.
Yeah.
The other one I like a whole lot too is like these trades here, these retracements, and this bottom blue ball here. Let me circle it so you can see it. So this bottom blue ball stays below the Bollinger Band and does a significant retracement. Usually you can get 2 to 6 points pretty easy on those two trades. Those are those are good entry points. Let me see if I can find a couple others.
So that trade you just looked at, you'd be basically trading it to the outer green band there for your exit.
That'd be a target, yes.
Yeah.
So it'd have probably like 2 points would be here, and 4 to 6 points would be somewhere in this area. You don't always see that, so the green line doesn't really exist when it hasn't printed yet.
Yeah.
It looks like this. hasn't printed yet. So a lot of times you have to draw it out with a F2 or like with a line. Then if they don't exist, you gotta create it. Okay, so this was a decent trade too. Lands on the Bollinger Band, well below the blue line. Again, if it's close, you know, you don't want to, every time you say it's close, well, the trade's really close. You know, the only time like close works is like time-wise. Like this trade's gonna happen within, you know, probably 30 to 45 minutes. Outside of that, like close, like if you're saying, boy, that sure does look awful close, that should be like a trigger for like,
Waiting.
don't trade at all.
Yeah.
Again, it's like any words that you start realizing that you either say to yourself or things that you look at the charts and see that trigger you emotionally, like really be aware of that. It's tough because it's, you know, it takes patience and, you know, you're frustrated and you're waiting. You know what I mean? Anything that triggers your emotions, like you have to be aware of, because that means you shouldn't trade. It should be like, every time I look for a trade, like I'm calm, collected, I know what the market's gonna do, I start finding the flow of the market, so I'm waiting for this thing. I'm not looking for a trade here, I'm looking for a trade up here after the retracement. Then I'm like, all right, this is a place that this could work. Let's find out if all the criteria is met. Let's look at and see, well, this isn't really, wow, you know, it's nowhere near the outer edge of the railroad track. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look very good. Up here, maybe get in. There's certain times you get taken out that are alright, you know what I mean? Like, every time you make a mistake or get taken out, you want to be because everything lined up and looked great and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Versus some random, casual, accidental occurrence. Alright, let me find a couple more. So this one here, this one's pretty good. So we'll take a picture of this one here. And when you send it, don't send scrunch charts. I can't see it. Make sure the charts are nice and wide. So this would be a great one. So you have it go up, comes back down. This doesn't look good, right? If you're gonna take it short, this is what I call fisheye. And these fisheyes are like the worst time in the world to take trades. I mean, these are like, this is like a cue to like not take a trade. Okay, they should either look like this, like on the band or below the blue line, or they should be like landing on it here.
Not the sideways kind of.
Not the sideways stuff. In the middle here, a lot of times it's sideways or it's not clear. And we'll also do like matching time frames and stuff. Like,
But despite that, it looked like
Right.
it turned out to be a pretty good trade though, right?
which one, this here?
Yeah. Like when you look at your railway line there,
Yeah, I mean after it crosses the
once it
railroad.
breaks through,
Yeah,
it dropped pretty good. Well, yeah, I guess you're now on the downslope down the lower one
yeah,
too.
and this one here looks like this. Oops. Come here, little circle. So like over here, your patient waited, and it's over on this side, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then you take a picture of this and then the time. 12:51, 12:12, 12:51. So I go to my handy dandy clipping tool, click new,
Copy it.
yeah, and voila. 12:55, 12:12, 12:55. And then go through. Any questions or? Oh, bore you all to death.
Oh, that's good.
Here's an example of, is this a good trade? Railroad track thing somewhere in here. This is like news or end of day. That's news. on the clock. Pre-news. Comes down, off,
Balance.
tough trade. Again, this breaks through and then comes back up, so that gives you a reason possibly here. And we also have it's a long way away from the blue line. Right, so we got that going for us, short, and then let's see if this works out. So 903, 1211 at 903. So we have a handy dandy clipping tool.